Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are doing a 10-year Philadelphia 76ers rebuild in NBA 2K26. So we all know the Philadelphia 76ers have kind of a really good future. I mean, they have a 24-year-old Tyrese Maxey on this team. They have VJ Edgecombe, 20 years old at this point. Heading into his rookie season, he looked really good. Opening night, he dropped 34 points, which is absolutely insane for a rookie opening night to drop 34 points. Cooper Flag didn't even look that good opening night, but VJ Edgecombe looked really, really good in his first NBA game. So I want to rebuild around VJ Edgecombe and Tyrese Maxey for the full 10 years. I don't know if that's going to be possible, but I do want to keep VJ Edgecombe for the full 10 years. Jared McCain, somebody that showed really, really good flashes of potential. If he stays healthy, obviously he's going to be a really good player. Now, I don't know what this means for Joel Embiid because he, for a fact, did not look good. Only had 4 points his first game, but it is the first game. Come back from injury, I do understand. But I can definitely say that Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe looked like a future duo, man. I'm really excited to see what they could do in the future. Paul George didn't play. He's dealing with injury right now, so obviously I feel like the Sixers kind of regret offering that contract. But so far, the Sixers have looked really good. If Embiid could play at a high level, if Paul George could play at a high level when he comes back, obviously I think this team could be really, really good, honestly. But we'll see. But your rotation, your number one is gonna be. I do want to start VJ Edgecombe over Quinn Grimes this year. I feel like Edgecombe is the starting shooting guard. I think he started, right? So Maxey, Edgecombe, Paul George, Trent Watford, Joel Embiid, Kelly Oubre. Now, I don't think Watford was starting power forward, but whatever. Joel Embiid, Kelly Oubre, Quinn Grimes is someone I kind of do want to trade the trading line. I'm going to allow this because we already have a bunch of guards. I don't think we're going to be able to re-sign him. Kelly Oubre, Andre Drummond, Justin Edwards, and that will be the 9-man rotation. Obviously, Jared McCain comes back, then he will be implemented as well. But at the deadline, I do want to see if I could trade Quinn Grimes because I feel like he would be the guy that would obviously be traded. We already have a bunch of guards, and I feel like he'd be the guy we trade, obviously. We're at the trading line. I'm going to do the trade with the Houston Rockets where they get Quinn Grimes, give me a pick swap and Aaron Holiday. The Rockets definitely need more guard help. Now, Quinn Grimes isn't a point guard, but he could definitely be a solid guard addition for only Aaron Holiday and a pick swap. I think they'd be interested. So I'm going to do this trade with the Houston Rockets. We're going to trade Quinn Grimes. He was forced to take the qualifying offer this year, so he's probably going to leave free agency for nothing. So I think that makes sense. At the moment, we are the 10th seed. We're 21 and 29 seed, which isn't great, but honestly, I'm cool with this. I still want to have Jared McCain come off the bench for Edgecombe, honestly. So what I'll do here is, or I guess it does matter for the rest of the season, obviously. So it is a full 10-year rebuild. We're going to have to prioritize the future as well. So I think Embiid might be traded in the offseason, sadly. But honestly, we'll see how the rest of the season goes. Maybe we bounce back, but so far we're on the verge of missing the playoffs. I didn't mean to skip past the awards, but SGA did win the MVP. Victor Wembanyama won Defensive Player of the Year. Cooper Flag won Rookie of the Year. But that's all you get to see because I didn't mean to skip past the awards. But we did finish off not making the playoffs, which is absolutely insane to me. But yeah, that's what happens, man. So that definitely sucks. Tyrese Maxey is injured right now, 2 to 4 weeks, but he averaged 26 points per game, led the way. 19.5 from Embiid, only played 54 games. So yeah, I definitely think it might be time to move on in the offseason. 17 from Jared McCain, 16 from Paul George, played 69 games. Dominic Barlow played 1 game, I guess. I don't know. We had 12 from, I guess Dominic Barlow played opening 9. I'm guessing that's what they meant, but apparently he couldn't play anymore in the 2-way contract. VJ Edgecombe with 12, 11 from Kelly Oubre, 10.5 from Drummond, 9 from Aaron Holiday, 4 from Trent Watford, 7 from Johnny Broomy, and then, yeah, that's really it. Everything else. But, yeah, we'll see who wins a championship this year, and we'll see what pick we have in the draft. I think our pick is like top 4 protected with the Thunder or something like that. As we speak about them, they're going to win the championship. They look really good. I ain't going to lie to you, man. I think they might be on the verge of going back-to-back. We'll see. LeBron James is going to retire. But heading into the draft lottery here, I think our pick is protected in some way, obviously. Most of these picks you see aren't correct. We're going to have to fix all these picks. 2K doesn't have their picks fixed, but projected pick 8 via Philadelphia. Is it like top 4 protected? I don't think we're going to have this pick. We'll see. It is going to finish with the number. Yeah, I think the Thunder have our pick. I think we only get it if it's in the top 4. and we missed the playoffs, but we weren't bad enough. So this is kind of like the worst case scenario for Philadelphia. The Pelicans shouldn't have number one. That pick goes to the Hawks. There's a bunch of other picks I have to fix as well, as you can see. So I'll fix those, and I'll see you guys with the next step of rebuilding the Sixers. This is the trade I am leaning towards. So basically, we're trading Joel Embiid to Charlotte Hornets. They need a starting center, obviously, and Embiid could fit really well with Charlotte, I think so. And then basically, we're taking on Miles Bridges expiring contract. T. Salon, we're having the 7th overall pick in the draft. They're 2028 unprotected. Pick 13 in this draft, and then Ryan Caldwell to 7 we can possibly develop. So if they agree to this, I'm going to trade over Ryan, because that's usually what I do for superstar trade. Yes, I still consider Joel Embiid a superstar. I don't think he'll average 19 points per game. I think he'll bounce back. I was just one game coming back off injury. I do understand. We're going to offer it. They declined me. But I'll throw some other stuff in there. But if they really don't want to do this, I am going to go ahead and make them agree to it on these. Although Justin Edwards in there and a second-round pick, they still say no. I'm going to make this trade go through. I feel it is more than fair in my opinion. So I'm going to use trade override and make this trade go through. So Joel Embiid going over to Charlotte. For superstar trades, I use trade override. That's the only time I do trade override, because 2K Trade Finder for 2K Trade Machines like so dumb in my opinion. So that's what we're going to do. Sure, I would love to trade Paul George. Wait, did Paul George retire? No way PG is retired like that. Paul George, Kyle Lowry retired. Eric Gordon retired as well. Paul George did retire. That helped us out a ton. So I don't see him retiring after this season. So honestly, I wish I would have overridden it, but we get off his contract. I can't really be too mad about that by any means. We'll keep Nick Nurse as the head coach. Then heading into the NBA draft. So getting off of Paul George's contract is kind of nice when he retired, but he did. So Tyrese Maxey. So obviously the future is Tyrese Maxey, Jared McCain, and VJ Edgecombe. That's kind of what we're rolling with here. So now I'm kind of thinking of who's going to be a center of the future. Like, what do we do now? But honestly, I think we head into draft with our 2 lottery picks and then draft with 17 and 13 and figure out the rest later. So number 1 is going to be Cameron Boozer to the Hawks. Number 2 is going to be DeBanza to the Bulls. 3 is going to be Dash Daniels to the Utah Jazz. 4, Darren Peterson fell away to 4, dude. He went to the Blazers. 5 is going to be Darius Acuff Jr. 6 is going to be Chris Sinak. I would have loved to select him, but sadly, he's going to be off the board. Nate Ament is available, but since we took him in the last video, I don't think I'll take him again, even though he would low-key fit perfectly if we need. He can immediately step in and be our starting small forward, power forward. We could take him. If I took him in the last video, I kind of don't want to, but we can go with Jaden Quaintance, I guess. I just don't want to drop the same player, but he is here. He probably will fit the best. He wasn't really good for me in the last video, though. Crazy enough, he wasn't that good. So I'm going to go with Jaden Quaintance here. Actually, we have 2 lottery picks. We might as well. So we're going to take Nate Man with this pick. And with my other pick, since he fell all the way here, got Mikael Brown, Jaden Quaintance. I guess we'll go ahead and double down on forward and take Jaden Quaintance. So yeah, I drafted the 2 players that I did want. Nate Man falling is good. We get Jaden Quaintance as well, so I'll take it. Jared McCain, we're going to accept. Adim Bona and Trenton Walford, I'm probably going to decline. Even though he will be good, Deb, I'll accept him, sure. Qualifying offer, Jabari Walker. I guess we'll extend that qualifying offer. He was on a 2-way contract last season. Well, I also have some cap space, so that's amazing. But yeah, Tyrese Maxey is a starting point guard. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move McCain to the bench. Usually what I do, I feel like he'll fit a lot better off the bench here. VJ Edgecombe, he's a starting shooting guard. He's what we're developing. Justin Edwards, Miles Bridges, Nate Ament, Jane Quaintance, Chin Wofford, T. Salon, and Johnny Broom. So obviously, I kind of want almost everybody to play here. So we're going to have to figure out what we do there. Nate Ament's going to be a starting power forward. Miles Bridges, Quaintance, could he play center? I wonder if Jaden Quaintance could play center. He could, but I think we'll keep him at power forward for this season. One of you guys will slide to the 3, and I think it'll have to be these guys over here. So Salon will move to the 3, and then I guess the rest of these, this is fine. I mean, Bridges can slide to the 3, but I don't care about much about Miles Bridges, man. So I guess we'll roll with this. And then Adim Bona and Carpenter could start, but I might sign another center just in case, and another shooting guard. So I don't want to sign some depth just in case. So I guess maybe we shouldn't have traded Grimes. I guess he would have fit we needed now. But whatever, I guess. But Fusion McCollum, Lonzo Ball, like players that could play the 2. I'm not bringing Ben Simmons back to Philadelphia, even though what fit we need right now. I'm going to sign Isaiah Joe. Isaiah Joe, he's asking for a lot of money, though, so never mind. I'm not going to pay him that much money. I guess it was like a waiver thing. I'm going to wait till his waivers are cleared, actually. Kelly Oubre, I don't think I'll bring him back. Benedict Mathurin is here. Rui Hachimura wouldn't be a bad power forward option. Tari Eason has low-key been rumored to leave Houston in free agency, and he didn't sign an extension with Houston. So I wonder if we could pry Tari Eason away from Houston. So I'm going to offer him a contract I don't think the Rockets will be willing to match. And then I think we should be able to land Tari Eason here. So yeah, I'm going to offer him $20 million. I'm not going to pay Isaiah Joe that, not yet. But yeah, they're not going to match. So Tari Eason, welcome to Philadelphia. He will be. We didn't need a power forward, dude. What am I doing? We did not need a power forward right now. Okay. I was even thinking. I gotta think. Okay. We didn't need Tari Eason. I don't know why I went after Tari Eason, dude. Okay. What am I doing right now? But he'll be our starting small forward. Sure. I wasn't even thinking when I went out. I realized we didn't need another forward. We need a guard. Center help. Okay. It's okay. So center help. Vucevic, Aiden, Mark Williams wouldn't be a bad option. Maybe just a Robert Williams. We don't have to sign anybody too expensive. So Robert Williams on like a 2-year deal. We'll see if he wants to sign. And we do get Robert Williams to sign. And then shooting guards, like I said, if Isaiah Joe's still here, he is. Isaiah Joe, so I'm like a 1-year deal, $5 million. I'll be fine with that. So get Isaiah Joe. I'm going to announce all this at the bottom here. But yeah, those will be our moves in free agency. I'll sign one more center just in case. So Nick Richards, Zach Collins, Jackson Hayes. Sure, you can meet Jackson Hayes, and then we'll call it a offseason. Player progression. Tyrese Maxey is up to an 89. McCann's up to an 84. Edgins up to an 81. Easton's up to an 81. Miles Bridges is down. I kind of want to trade him at the trade deadline. We could just let him expire. Justin Edwards is up. Adim Bona is up. John Salon's up. Jackson Hayes is going down. We might not even have to sign Jackson Hayes now I think about it. You have 16 players in the team, so yeah. Well, let's pretend this was a training camp deal. We're just going to waive him. So, all right. We're going to head straight into the next season with the mindset of, whatever happens, happens. I've seen this Sixers team do amazing after trading Joel Embiid. Take a look at the last Sixers rebuild I did. We were good immediately after we traded Embiid. So, that's kind of what I'm thinking of right now. I mean, we'll see if that's what's happening. Power ranking lands at 7th. Running a perimeter-centric system, there's already some things I see wrong with the starting 5. But I'm going to go ahead, I guess balance. Wait, so we're on a balanced system, I guess. So it's the same thing basically. Gonna run a balanced system here, and then they want to start Maxey. Okay, no, they want to bench McCain. This is not gonna happen, sadly. So McCain won't be starting over Tyrese Maxey's place. I don't know why that's even a consideration at this point. That's not happening, man. So unless I did something here, but I guess I did this, but obviously I want Maxey to start. Never mind. I don't want to put a voice not start now. What if Maxey gets injured and he's not going to start at all? That's what I did. I knew I did something there, but no, Maxey will not be he'll be. Dude, they still want to start McCain? I don't want to start, dude. I want to start Tyrese Maxey. Set the starter. Okay, they want him to be a starter so bad. I'll fix this and I'll see you guys in the rotation. Rotation heading into the season. So Maxey, Edgecombe, Tari Eason, Nate Mann, Robert Williams, Jared McCain, Miles Bridges, Isaiah Joe, Justin Edwards, and T. John Salon. Only have one center in the rotation right now, but injuries will happen. Quaintance will get in. Adim Bona will get in. I expect Robert Williams to get in. That's kind of his history at this point. Hopefully that's not the case, but yeah. All right, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. The MVP this season, Darren Peterson, Rookie of the Year, Boozer 6 man. But we finished off as the number 6 seed this year. So we did make it inside the playoffs. But there's some things to like about this team. So we made the playoff this year. So 44 and 38, love to be better, but I'm cool with that for now. At about 28.5 in Maxey, 17th from VJ Edgecombe, 16th from McCain, 15th from Bridges, Lowen from Nate Man. I think we should have some cap space this year. If I can remember, we should have some cap space. We don't have to re-sign Edgecombe or McCain yet. So we should have some cap space if I'm quite sure. So that'll be amazing to see as well. We got the Raptors in round 1. We'll see if we can take them down. Look at the player. We can look at the team stats now, I guess. So offensive rating, we were number 6. We had a really good offense. Defensive rating, we were number. I know we're not all the way down here, right? Yeah, we were 18. So offense is good. Defense needs to get a little bit better. But I'm fine how this is looking like so far. So we'll see if he make a run in the playoffs, though. We got the Raptors in round 1. Is we are going to go ahead and beat and lose in 5. We're going to lose in 5, but it's okay. This is obviously a good start. We know our offense is clicking. The defense needs to get better. And I feel like we're good on that note. So DeRozan, Curry, Chris Middleton, Bradley Beal, McCollum all retiring. Heading into the draft lottery, though, we are going to be not projected a pick in this draft. Actually, we are. We're projected number 1 via Brooklyn from the Quentin Grimes trade. So I didn't even know that pick was that good, but I'll 100% take that pick. And then there's some other picks need to fix as well, like that. Knicks pick. Knicks shouldn't have pick 5, whatever they're about to get. But if we can get number 1, that would be great. Let's see. We're gonna finish with the number one overall pick. So we usually win a projected one. You rarely ever get number one. But in this year, we're gonna get the number one overall pick. So I think we all know who we're drafting here. We can draft Stephen, but we don't really need another guard. I think we have to take Tyron Stokes. So Tyron Stokes will be the pick here. So yeah, just like that, we got our starting small forward in the future with Stokes. I want Nick Nurse to be the coach of the future. I'm not gonna offer him an extension yet. We haven't had much success with him, but yeah, I'm 100% drafting Stokes, and we have some second round picks. Who owns our first round pick this year? The Brooklyn Nets. Okay. There's some second round picks, like I said. We own the Hornets 2028 pick. We own the Clippers 2028 pick. That'll be valuable. And we have our pick. So yeah, we obviously own these two Clippers picks from the James Harden trades. Yeah, I'm absolutely loving how I was looking so far. So we head into the draft. Still have some cap space as well, or a little bit, I'm pretty sure. So I'll take it. Number one, we're gonna draft Tyron Stokes. Tyron Stokes, welcome to Philadelphia. Absolutely love that pick. So our second round pick, we go and draft Mayhop, I guess, and then with our other second round pick, I'll take Sheldon Henderson. Say welcome to the team, all three of you guys. So I absolutely love that draft. I'm gonna accept everybody here, literally everybody. So we might not have that much money anymore, but I'm cool with it. We don't have enough money for a max player. I guess we don't have as much money as I thought. I guess I was pretty wrong about that. But how many guys are we paying, though? I don't know if we're paying that many guys. So, okay, almost 200 million. We're below the second rate, though. So that's pretty cool. But, yeah, we're not really paying any guys much money at all. I mean, I guess Tari Eason, I still regret paying. I don't know why I ended up signing Tari Eason, dude. I don't know why I did that. That was really dumb in my opinion. But, yeah, cannot take advantage of things before, obviously. We have to start paying everybody, but we got Maxey and McCain. I'm cool with that. I don't think there's a way you can start Maxey, McCain, Edgecombe in the same starting five, unfortunately. I think we'd just be too small. I don't think it'd be that good defense. We could, but I like McCain off the bench. VJ Edgecombe, Mayhop. We have Terrence Stokes, Easton Stokes. We're going to have to trade one of these forwards. And I think we'll decide that after player progression. We'll see. One of these guys will definitely have to go. None of these guys can move to the two. They'll go down in overall. Edwards might be able to move to the two. One of these guys can move to the two. Edwards goes down one. He could play the two. Solon goes down three. Yeah, we can't move anybody else down to the two. And Stokes, I think he go down off the two. He would go down to two. We can't afford that. So yeah. We might. We'll see. Honestly, player progression. Nate Met, Jane Quaintance, and Johnny Broom or Junie Broom. I don't even know how you say that name. Honestly, Robert One. We do need our center in the future though. That's something we'll have to address really soon. So we honestly could make a trade right now using Tari Easton's contract to get our starting center, but I want to see how player progression looks before we make any decision. Now, I will sign a shooting guard in free agency, so like Gary Trent, a really good shooter, we'll offer him a contract. So 2 years, $5 million. Give me Gary Trent, and then I'm cool. We could have went after Jacoby Walter. He probably would have been the younger option, but I'm cool with Gary Trent, and then we'll go on and go to player progression. We already have 16 players in the team, so yeah, trade might be in the works. We'll see. Better options that we could make a trade for. So one of the options are the Utah Jazz's Walker Kessler. They're buying. He should be available, and Kessler would be a really good addition to this team, especially center-wise. I'd love to get him on the team. Another guy I like the idea of Jalen Duren. They are buying as well, so I wonder if the Pistons would be want to sell off Jalen Duren at this point. Maybe. We'll see. I have people don't offer out both. And then Şengün was an option as well. Everybody's buying, man. So this is the perfect time to make a trade for a center. Embiid is now down to an 83 overall at the Hornets. He still put up some good numbers, but I think we won that trade. So Kessler averaged about 10 points per game, almost 12 rebounds, and 2.5 blocks. So, yeah, he had a really good season. Let's see. Jalen Duren averaged 12, 13, and 1 block per game. So I'm already seeing Kessler might be the better rim protector. The guy gets a little bit more block. So I don't really know. I would love Jalen Duren. They're both making really cheap deals, $24 million. He is also making $24 million. So I guess maybe Kessler might be a little bit cheaper than Duren as well cheaper to get. So I will throw an offer at Walker Kessler, see if we can get him. So I will throw. I mean, like I said, Duren is the better overall player, but we'll go after Jalen Duren. Yeah, we'll go after Jalen Duren. Sure, why not? So Jalen Duren, we might need Kessler's skill set more, but they're both really good, honestly. So you can't really go wrong with either one. So if it doesn't work, we're gonna throw Tari Easton's contract, and then he matches the contract pretty perfectly. And then one of these bigs will have to be thrown there. I think we might have to trade a Dem Bona. So Tari Easton, a Dem Bona, and maybe somebody else as well. But I think that might be it. So obviously we can trade Sheldon Henderson, I guess. We can go ahead and trade him. Oh, this was summer league stats, I guess. He wasn't too bad. All right, maybe this is enough. I'll throw Henderson in there too. So Tari Eason, Dimbona, Henderson. I'll throw this 2028 Sixers pick, and then I'll trade. Actually, I'll trade this Clippers pick. We're gonna have to throw some type of value in here. Tari Eason, Dimbona, Henderson. Let's see how the Clippers are looking like. So yeah, this will be a good pick, man. So what about? Okay, I'll trade. Both. I'm gonna see if I keep both of them. So I'll trade this Sixers pick, and I will trade my future 2031 Sixers pick as well to get Jalen Duren on the team. They agree, Jalen Duren, we get him, and honestly, I'm comfortable with that. So heading into the next season now, 2028 season, 2027, 2028, we're running a balanced system still. Maxi, so they still want to go ahead and start. Like, we're doing this again, man. Doing this every single year. It's just really dumb in my opinion. Do I have to move McCain to the 2? So this won't happen, but once again, this is not going to happen. We might have to move him to shooting guard. So they want to start him so bad. So we might end up moving him to the 2. Maxi, Edgecombe, Terrence Stokes, Native Man, and Jalen Duren is the future starting 5. Starting 5 is elite, dude. Jared McCain, Justin Edwards, T.J. Salon, Jane Quayton, and so then we can run 10-man rotation and get Robert Williams in the rotation, our backup center. And I'm absolutely loving this rotation. The injuries will happen. So Gary Trent, Broom, Mayhop, they'll get in the rotation. Clark Miller, those guys. But yeah, we have a really, really good future here in Philadelphia. I'm excited, dude. This season, Nikola Jokic wins the MVP. Rookie of the Year going to Christian Collins. Was he the better player? I mean, he probably was, but Terrence Stokes is just, I mean, yeah, Christian Collins is a great season. I'll give it to him, though. Jeremy Kane won 6 Man of the Year. This is the role I do want him in right now. Defensive player went. Really? Defensive player Nikola Jokic? Dude, he had an insane season, bro. Locked in on both sides of the ball. But we ended up being the 6th seed this year. Actually, no, we ended up being the 7th seed, but we ended up making the play-in. I thought we were the 6th seed, but we made the play-in. We won. We're in the playoffs now as we have the Orlando Magic. So things are clicking slowly and slowly. Trust the process, but for real this time, trust the process. So player stats, we had about 27 from Maxey, 18 from Edgecombe. I think Edgecombe deserves a higher shot, so I want him to go off next year. I want him and Maxey to go off next year. That's what we'll do. 16 from Jared McCain, 14 from Tyron Stokes. We have to establish our shot in the season next year, who we want scoring the ball, who don't want scoring that much. Stokes, though, pretty solid. I know he's not the best three-point shooter, but it's okay. We had about 13, 12, and a block from Jalen Duren. 10 from Native Man, 9 from Jane Quayton, 8 from Salon, 7 from Justin Edwards. I feel like we're a good team. It's just a matter of time before the team starts to click, man. Trust the freaking process. But we'll go 8-man rotation. We'll shrink the bench utilization down. I guess that's something we could do as well. We got the Orlando Magic in round 1. So Black, Bane, Franz Wagner, Paul Banchero, Wendell Carter, Derek White, Isaiah Evans, James Richardson. They are missing Jalen Suggs. I guess we see how long he's injured for. So Jalen Suggs is hurt for Franz Wagner's kind of banged up, but he's out for this season with a torn MCL. They also have Jalen Smith out as well. So yeah, they're pretty injured right now. We are going to take advantage of that and beat them at 6. Then we got the Cleveland Cavaliers, so Garland, Mitchell, Hunter, Mobley. They also look like they're fully healthy though. So yeah, against Cleveland, we're going to go ahead and lose in 6. But at least we make it around 2 this year. Can't get too mad. Atlanta goes on to win the championship. KD retires in his hometown, DC. But NBA draft lottery, we are projected the number 2nd overall pick via Charlotte. So you would absolutely love to see it from the Joel Embiid trade. We're going to finish with the number 6 overall pick. You can't get mad at that. Number 6. That Clippers pick ended up being a pick 23. So the Clippers were a good team, really. They were actually better than I expected. This team, all right, let me see their record. There's no way this team was actually solid. They actually were the 4th seed. Wow. I'm impressed. I didn't expect that team to be that good, but we do, I believe, have 2029 pick swap best. We have that as well. So yeah, we'll see if they can keep it up. We have the 6th overall pick. I am gonna bring back Nick Nurse. I still do believe in him. I am gonna resign him. So Nick Nurse, welcome back. 6th overall pick in the draft. This draft class is the Cosby, Spears, CJ Roger. Now this is the point where I don't know much about these players. I do know Nathan Solomon's really good though, but we'll see who falls. I wouldn't mind taking our future backup center. I know Rob Williams going to regress. I wouldn't mind taking another center here, so we'll see what happens. Number 1 is going to be Marcus Spears. 2 is going to be Lincoln Cosby. 3 is going to be the guy I was targeting. So that makes sense. The Pistons taking after trading Jalen Duren. Never mind. This guy goes to the Blazers. Paul. Nathan Solomon is here, but I'm not gonna go out. I literally went after him in the last one. So CJ Rozer or Bruce Branch will be the pick. I mean, I guess Bruce Branch is gonna have to be the guy we take, right? So Bruce Branch, I know CJ Rogers got. I know Bruce Branch is kind of better. So Bruce Branch will be the selection here, and then we'll draft Jalil Bethea with the 23rd overall pick, and then Zion Green. I guess I don't really care about these other picks. So we'll just draft you. We'll two-way the last guy, but I'm excited to see what these three guys can bring to the table eventually. So I'm gonna accept everybody here. Yeah, everybody here will be accepted. And then qualifying offers, Solana, McCain, two guys. I wouldn't mind that. We have too many players in the team. We have 13, so we can afford to bring in two players. Roster spot wise, we can bring in two players. So do we resign Justin Merrill? Ask for $11 million. He averaged 7 points, 32% from three, and I'm assuming good defense too. We could. He's an 80 overall, but I do know I am resigning Jared McCain. And Salon's asking for about $18 million. We'll see. We might have to decide between Edwards and Salon. We'll see. So Salon averaged 8.35% from three. Edwards averaged 7.36% from three. So they're honestly really similar. So I don't really, it doesn't really matter who we choose, in my opinion. Let me look at the rotation. So Maxi McCain, Jalil Bethea. We got VJ Edgecombe, Gary Trent. So I guess there was no need of offering Gary Trent a 2-year deal, but he'll be good depth, I guess. Bruce Branch might be ready to slide in, though. Stokes, Nathan Matt, Jane Quainton, expecting development from them, and then Jalen Duran. And we do need a new backup center, something we do need to obviously go after. So that's something I will go after. And then we have some other needs as well for this team. I talked to the Hawks about potentially giving us Okongwu. So I'm going to offer Broom. I'm going to offer Zion Green. We need $5 million in this trade. I think Mayop will have to be in the trades. Yeah, Broom, Zion's offer isn't good so far. We could trade like all these second-round picks. I don't think they say yes to this. They probably. Wow, okay, that's all it took. We get Okongwu to be our new backup center. I'll take it, obviously. Now, I think I'll choose Tijon Salon. He's 2 years younger. So, yeah, Salon will be the guy we pay. Although Edwards is kind of cheaper. Well, I mean, Salon might not develop that well. I don't know. I think we have to choose Salon though, because he's the younger player. So I would choose Tijon Salon, 18 million for 4 years, and then Edwards will let him go to Phoenix. So he's gonna go to Phoenix or Washington, I guess. Never mind. Do we want to resign Salon or do we want to go ahead to Edwards? I mean, let's see. Let me see this one thing. So let's see. 3-point shooting. So I guess Salon's a better defender in theory. So yeah, I'll go after Salon instead. Justin Edwards can go. Salon will sign with us. He'll resign, right, dude? There we go. Okay, that took a minute, but Salon's back. Now, well, you have a 4 rotation, so after that, I really think we're good. So player progression to a 92, Edge comes up to a 92, Neyman's up to an 87, Stokes up to an 83, Quinn's up to an 82, Salon's up to an 80, and then Clark Bender's up 1 overall. But yeah, Bruce Branch will be ready to take the spot from Gary Trent next season, so I'm excited to see what he could do. And yeah, I'm absolutely loving the reading. Hopefully this could be the year we could be a top seed in the Eastern Conference. I also want to make sure we give VJ Edgecombe a high shot this year. That's something I do want to do. So he could be ready to play, locked in, ready to play and stuff. So you know what I mean. So 2029 draft class will be downloaded now. And then, yeah, we'll see if he will be ready to obviously take that next step. So Power Ranking Lands is 1. Still running our balance system, the best system we could run at this point. I guess Stokes doesn't really fit the balance system or Maxi, so I'll definitely keep that in mind. But Maxi will still be a starting point guard. All right, so shout out to see the Edgecombe. I want him to see Maxi. He'll 95. Edgecombe, I want him to take the next step. Well, I'm gonna push shot up to a 90 to see what he could do. So 90 shot, 88 touch Tennessee. McCain, Nathan Matt. Fine with the rest of these. Honestly, I'm cool with the rest of these. Push Stokes up a little bit as well. But yeah, we got Maxi, Edgecombe, Terrence Stokes, Nathan Matt, Jalen Duran, Jaden McCain, Quainton, Salon, and then we'll run Okongwu, and then Gary Trent or Bruce Branch, whoever it is going to be Gary Trent. That'll be our 10-minute rotation. I'll see you guys at the end of this season. This team should be ready to take the next step and be a top team in the East, but we'll see if that's the case. Emma wins the MVP at the end of this season, but we finished off as the number 2 seed. So, like I said, we were a top seed in the Eastern Conference. We almost got 1 seed. 61-21 is a record I'll definitely take. Player stats is about 25 from the Edgecombe. He definitely took the jump I wanted him to. Maxey only played 48 games this year. Imagine we could play it if he played a lot more games than that, Edgecombe and Maxey. But I'll absolutely take that from Edgecombe and Tyrese Maxey. 17 from Tyron Stokes, 16 from McCain. We had about 12 from Jane Quaintance, 11 from Jalil Bethea. So yeah, Jalil Bethea started in 11 games. So shout out to Jalil Bethea, man. Okay, 26 games he started actually. So yeah, I didn't expect that. 11 from Jalen Duren. It's probably because I put a Vorsnar starter on Jeremy King because they keep wanting to start him. And Jalil Bethea, I guess, played because it was the worst not start on. You know what I mean, right? 11 from Jalen Duren. So basically, average 11 in the block. So yeah, I'll take it. 10 from Nate Metz, 0 from Salon, 6 from Trent, 5 from Branch, 5 from Okongu. So yeah, excited. We're at least fully healthy, or almost fully healthy. Okongu's injured right now. He'll be back in 1 or 2 weeks. MCL injury. Salon is gonna play, but he's also hurt 1 or 2 weeks. So yeah, that's what we're rolling with right now. I'll go 8-man rotation. We do have the New York Knicks in round 1. So Brunson, McHale, OG, Freeman, Cat, Jalen Hood, Shafino. We're going to sweep them to play the Miami Heat. So this will be our chance to finally get past round 2 against Miami. We'll see if we can take the Miami Heat down. As we're going to beat them in 6, we're finally past round 2. Now we got the Atlanta Hawks. So Trae Young, Dyson Daniels, Zachary Shea, Jalen Johnson, Boozer, Noel, Clayton. So a really good team in Atlanta here. We're going to go ahead and lose a 7. That's definitely disappointing. But at least we lost team that won the championship, right? Second overall pick in the first round, I'm going to select Shaylin Shepard with this pick. I'm going to accept everybody here. Qualifying offers. VJ Edgecombe will have to be extended this year, and Tyrese Maxey and Jalen Duren. We're about to be giving out a lot of money here, but it'll be worth it. Tyrese Maxey doesn't have any offers. We can offer him an extension. He'll sign. VJ Edgecombe is somebody I do want back as well, so he'll resign that extension. And then obviously, I do want back Jalen Duren too. So we're about to be handing out a lot of money here, but that's what we need to do. We had to make some tough decisions in the Spurs video. We're gonna have to make some tough decisions in this video later down the line. So we got Tyrese Maxey, Jeremy Kane, Jalil Bethea. We got VJ Edgecombe, Bruce Brand to be ready to take the starting backup shooting guard role. Stokes and Tion. So I'm hoping Stokes can develop a 3-point shot anytime soon. I mean, he's been developing slowly, year by year. Hopefully, year 3 is his breakout year from shooting wise. Nate Ament will have to be extended next offseason. He's a good defender, I guess, and rebounder, so I wouldn't mind him back. Jane Quaintance, Aiden Shepard, and then Jalen Duren O'Connell. So after that, I think we're good. Might need to sign some extra depth, so I'll go ahead and go after Brandon Boston, and I'll sign a third string center. It will be funny if we sign Embiid to be a third string center. You know what? Sure, give me Embiid back to be a third string center. And did I offer him? I don't think I offered him. Oh, he's gonna sign with us. Okay, yeah, he wants to come back to Philadelphia. So welcome back, Joel Embiid. That's crazy. So yeah, after 3 seasons, Joel Embiid is back on this Spurs team, Spurs Sixers team. But yeah, that's what we're rolling with there. Gregory Perry's back in the qualifying offer too, if you guys care. Player progression looks really good, man. Edgecombe is up to a 95 overall. Nate Metz up to a 90. Jeremy Kane up to a 90. Stokes up to an 87. Jalen Duren's up to an 80. 87. Jane Quinn is up to an 85. Bruce Brand is up to an 81. And Jill Bethea is up to a 77. Joel Embiid down to a 74, just expected at this point. Maxey's the only one that didn't go up, but I'm cool with that. He's probably peaked at this point. I'm cool with that. And then, obviously, I'm expecting good things from Branch, new backup, too. So, yeah, 2030 season, I'll see y'all in the playoffs. So I'll show you guys the rotation, too, if I need. So, Maxey, Edgecombe, Stokes, Nate Matt, Duren, McCain, Quaintance, Salon, and then we'll go 10-minute rotation so we can get Okongu, and I guess Bethea will play as well. So, Bruce Branch is injured right now. I guess he got injured in summer league with sore left knee. He'll be back literally just a couple days. So, see y'all at the end of the season. Wimby MVP, Holton Miller Rookie of the Year, Sergio Delaria, 6-man. Defensive player going to Cooper Flag. Need a solid most improved clutch player going to Trey Johnson, Kidd, and Hobson. Executive goes to coach. Executive goes to Jordan Hobson. Coach is going to Jason Kidd. I mean, at the end of the season, we finish off as the 1 seed. If I can speak right, bro, but we're the 1 seed, so you love to see that. We won 63-19 on the season, so second best team record wise, team stats or player stats. Offensive rating, we were number 2. Defensive rating, we were number through four. So our offense and defense got better, which is great. But the player stats, we had about 25 from Tyrese Maxey, 23 from Etch. Only played 49 games this season, so left knee tendinitis. He'll be out. Well, he's gonna play, but he'll be injured for 1 to 2 weeks. 17 from Stokes. How 3-point shooting looks up, 38% from three. He did make 68 threes, so he's obviously making more and more every single year. I'll take that. 16 from Jeremy Kane, 12 from Jayden Clayton, 11 from Nehemiah. He's injured right now. He's day-to-day. He'll be back soon. We had about 10 and 10 from Jalen Durr. He's been a great center addition. 10 from Bruce Branch, 8 from Boston Light. He played 7 from Salon, 5 from Bethea, 4 from Congo, and 2 from Embiid. So, yeah, all right. I'm gonna shrink this rotation down to a 8-man. I'm gonna shrink the bench rotation down to a 25. I'm all in for a championship right now. We got Cleveland around one. So Love, Miles Hayes. I'm already knowing Donovan Mitchell's out for this team. So yeah, Mitchell's out, and I guess they just have Garland coming off the bench. Yeah, Mitchell's out for this season. Evan Mobley's injured as well. But he's gonna play through it. So yeah, we'll see if we can beat the Cleveland Cavaliers. We are gonna beat them in 6 to play the Miami Heat. So Tyler Hero, Elijah Arenas. So yeah, they got Hami Hawkins, Bam, Khalil Ware, Stephen, Malachi Branham. So it is a pretty good team. I can't lie. It's a pretty solid team. Are they missing anybody like Nikola Jovic and I'm guessing Norman Powell are both hurt for them? Unless Norman Powell is washed, which definitely could be a thing. Yeah, Norman Powell is washed. Jovic is out for this season, though, and Stephen is hurt. So against Miami, we are going to beat them in 6 to play the Toronto Raptors. So Lonzo, Grady Dick, Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, Peter, Kareem Lopez, RJ Barrett, Murray Boyle, Sexton, and they are fully healthy. So we'll see if we can. Jakob Portal's hurt for them. So yeah, we've been facing some injury-riddled teams, man, and that's obviously good for us. But oh yeah, he's washed. He's not even hurt. Never mind. Against Toronto Raptors are still on this in the playoffs, man. So yeah, the Mavericks going to win the championship though. So yeah, Toronto beating us in 5. We like get injured. Okay, BJ Edgecombe got hurt. This is the reason why we lost. I'm telling you, BJ Edgecombe torn his MCL was the reason why we got hurt. He got hurt in the Miami series. So yeah, he got hurt game 1 in the Heat series. This is the reason why we lost. So if you're wondering why we lost in round 3, we would have definitely won the championship if it wasn't for Edgecombe getting hurt. Nate Met he was recovering, but that sucks. AJ Edgecombe getting hurt definitely does suck a ton. At least Embiid retired to Philadelphia 76ers, so we can definitely take that. But heading into the draft lottery, we are not going to be projected a lottery pick anymore. The Raptors will get one after beating us via Indiana. So from the Siakam trade, if I'm sure. But in the draft, we have pick 29. I'll let the assistant GM draft this pick at this point. They're going to slay Brian Marshall, so Marshall Stokes, Branch, Bethea, or Branch. Am I saying his name right? Branch, yeah. Bruce Branch. I think I'm saying his name right. Nate Met, Clayton, it's both free agents. Yeah. More money being handed out. So we're going to have to extend Nate Mantle what he's asking for. We don't have enough money, so never mind. We're going to have to free up some money if we want to bring back both Clayton and Ament. So I think this means T. John Salon has to be traded. I knew his contract wouldn't be the best in the future for us. I thought he would develop enough into a 3-point shooter, though, and this hasn't became that player at all. And he was a 6 overall pick. So, yeah, obviously, it's a contract to trade out of here. Do cheer at the Bucks. They have cap space. They give me a top 3 protected pick. So we'll do that. And that should give us some money to re-sign Nate Man. It does. Nate Man. And it should give us enough money to re-sign Quaintance later, too. We'll see, though. So Nate Man will re-sign. Then Quaintance. We don't have the money for Jane Quaintance now. Okay. And the Word's coming in with that big 4-year offer, of course. So I do want Jane Quaintance back, but right now it is not looking good for us. I'm not trading Maxie McCain. I'm not trading Edgecombe. Yeah, we really have nobody to trade. And I think Stokes becomes a free agent next year. So I think it's for the best. We might have to lose Quaintance. I mean, we could trade Okongwu and move Quaintance into center, which we could do. Which I don't hate the idea of that by any means. That was shrinking our lineup or rotation. But I mean, I want to get something out of Okongwu, but I don't know if we'll be able to at this point. So we can absorb the contract of I don't want to do that though. Like I said, we just dump him off. Is any team at cap space right now? No, I'm going to trade him to the team that's trying to steal my player because you actually shouldn't be trying that. So you guys want Okongwu for offer me give me a couple of second round picks real quick. We call it a day. So sure, that should give us some way to re-sign Jane Quaintance. It doesn't. So, yeah, we're not able to re-sign Jane Quaintance with this team. That is definitely so. I'll trade Okongwu for literally nothing. Nothing at all. My last thing is if we trade Shalen Shepherd away to the Clippers. This will be my last thing. Can I re-sign Quaintance now? And we could. Okay, Quaintance will return. So whatever the Warriors offer, I'm gonna match it. So I'm good on that. We're gonna match that. And yeah, badly had to trade Shepherd, but Quaintance will slide and be the new backup five. So he's gonna have a new role this year. It's gonna be the center role. So we'll do that for him, and then we can sign some depth, some forward depth mostly. But I think low key, if we move Bruce Branch to small forward, he'll up to an 83, and if we move Bethea to shooting guard to a 78, so that's already good on our notes. So we'll have that. I'll sign some depth, and I'll see you guys in the rotation for the next season. Jay Edgecombe, man, he's the reason why I did this 10-year rebuild after that game one, and he wins the MVP, most valuable player, man. 28 points per game, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals. So yeah, definitely, 1 block per game, 6'4" guard. The MVP numbers, you love to see it. Caden Gaskins, Rookie of the Year, 6-man Halliburton. Nate Ament, 1 Defensive Player of the Year. That's why I ended up paying them both, obviously. He had a great year, 13 points, 11 rebounds, 1 steal, 2 blocks. Still not a good 3-point shooter, but I'm okay with it if he's that good defensively. We went 64 and 18. It was their best year we ever had, man. Edgecombe all NBA first team, so you love to see that. But we ended up being the number 1 seed, obviously. Finished off, just saw 64 and 18. Player stats, we had about 27 from VJ Edgecombe, or 28, whatever. 22 from Maxey, played 56 games. 18 from Tanner Stokes, 15 from Jared McCain. So in a contract year, he made 55 threes, so down year, or downgrade, but 15 from McCain, 14 from Quaintance, 13 from Mehmet, 11 from Bruce Branch, 11 from Darren, 6 from Jalil Bethea, 5, 2, 1, whatever. But okay, I'm liking this a lot. I'm glad this is our year we go in the championship. We'll see. We got the Cleveland Cavaliers in round 1, so Love, Hayes, Herb Jones, and Mobley. Are they still missing? No, I mean, Mobley is left in free agency, but we're going to beat them at 5. As long as we stay healthy, I feel like we have it. They want to start McCain in the playoffs. Noah, for the first time, I'll listen and see if it ends up paying off. We got Toronto now, round 2. Are they injured? Because their team doesn't look that good. They're starting Hawkins at point guard. They might be injured. No, they actually, Trey McKinney was hurt. But, all right, we got Atlanta. This is about a chance to get our revenge in the Hawks. So, Keon Ellis, Dyson Dale, Shea Johnson, Porzingis. Didn't they have Trae Young last time? No, he just hurt. No, Boozer is hurt, and Ace Noel, 2 huge players for them. Boozer is day-to-day. Ace Noel's out for the season with a spinal injury. So, against Atlanta, we are going to beat them at 5. Now we got the Dallas Mavericks. Okay, Edgecombe averaging 32 in the playoffs right now, but Dallas has Mikal Brown on this team. So, yeah, Boston let him go, whatever. Strother, Flag, Eldama, Kessler, Beacon, Black, Kendall Williams, Moody. But they are fully healthy. So, actually, no, they're missing Stephon Castle. How did they get him? I don't know. But they are missing him. He is out for the season, man. All right. A huge loss for them. Game 1, we're going to take. Game 2, we're going to take. Game 3, we're going to take. Game 4. Without Castle, we're absolutely nothing. We're going to sweep them and win our first championship. Let's absolutely keep this thing up, man. So I'm going to accept Branch and Bethea here. We went ahead and drafted these 3 guys. I'll let the assistant GM draft. Qualifying offers, Terrence Stokes is a free agent. So, yeah, man, he has a big qualifying offer worth $30 million. So, yeah, I think it's best to just re-sign him. So that's what we'll do. We can re-sign him really just like that. Okay, I guess we're actually relatively cheap this year. But once Branch extension comes in and some other guys. This is the last guy I was honestly worried about, Stokes. We can just pay him just like that. So Terrence Stokes, I think it's because we don't have to re-sign 2 max players last time we did. But Stokes, welcome back, man. But okay, McCain, Maxey is somehow injured right now. Edgecombe, Bethea, Stokes, Branch. We got Nehemiah, we got Jalen Duran, Quaintance. Maxey wasn't hurt before, right? Because we didn't win without him. No, we didn't win without him. He was actually really, really good in the finals. Yeah, this game, he had 38 points, 9 for 9 from the field, 6 for 6 from 3, 14 for 14 from the line. He didn't miss a single shot. Wow, what a game from Maxey. But I think once again, we just saw some depth, and then I'll see you guys probably at the end of the season, honestly. Cooper Flag wins the MVP. Braylon Davis, Rookie of the Year. But at the end of the season, we went 60-22. So, yeah, I'm expecting good things. Expecting us to go back-to-back. We'll see. The Mavericks also on the other side of the bracket. Can't forget about that. But we had about 26 and a half from Edgecombe, played 62 games. So he has been a little bit injured, not nothing crazy. I remember, yeah, this year he was definitely injured, but honestly, I'm cool with this. He's not really like missing any season-ending injuries at all. 22 from Maxey, 20 from Stoke, 16 from McCain, 13 from Med, 13 from Branch, 11, 5, and then 3. Siakam we signed as well as Angel Wiggins in the World Cup. But all right, I see that we do have Terrence Stokes injured right now. He is with a migraine. He's day to day though. He should be able to get over that. He's gonna play through it though. No, migraine is hurt. I'm gonna definitely say that. We got the Indiana Pacers in round one. Miller, Bridges, OG Anunoby. Dude, this team looks absolutely terrible. I mean, Halliburton is on this team. That's probably why they're here. But other than that, if Halliburton's gonna be out throughout the series, it's over. Yeah, 2 to 4 I don't think he's coming back, so he's definitely done. Pacers are over. That team is bad without Halliburton, but he did end up coming back, though. Yeah, Cleveland in round 2. We'll see if we can take them down. We're going to beat them if I to play Atlanta in round 3. And Atlanta coming out of the play-in is going to freaking beat us. That's absolutely insane. Wow. And they're going to go on to push the Mavericks to 6. I do want to get a chance to fade Dallas in this video. Hopefully we can get that. Fully healthy Dallas. Hopefully we can get that eventually. All right, in the draft lottery, we do have a pick in this draft. I've seen we have a pick from the Clippers. It's going to be 20th, and then once again, I don't really care about these picks at this point at all. I'm worried about what championships now, so we don't. So I'm gonna not draft these 3 guys. I'm just gonna draft one of them, I guess. Brian Marshall, I guess, will accept, and Jalil Bethea. For good depth, I wouldn't mind him back in the qualifying offer. I feel like he could do much better with a consistent role off the bench, though, with like a lot of minutes off the bench. We've seen what he did, but for now it's gonna work. So hopefully, not asking for a lot of money actually. So I'll already sign him monthly. This isn't a bad contract. And then Bruce Branch, not asking for a lot of money either. So I'm glad these guys are asking for like bags. Shout out to Jalil Bethea. Shout out to Bruce Branch, not asking for that much money. You want to be able to afford their asking for bags contracts, which probably wasn't gonna happen. But Maxey and McCain. Edgecombe, Bethea, Stokes, Branch, Native Ment. If we lose again next year, I will make a big move, but I don't expect us to lose, honestly. I really don't. I completely forgot about Nick Nurse, this coaching staff. They got me Joe Mazzulla, though, so I can take that. But damn, I forgot about Nick Nurse, dude. The rotated the same as other rotations. The same starting 5, and the bench is relatively the same, like I said. So, yeah. Peterson wins the MVP, Daryl Peterson, but we finished off as the #1 seed once again. Fully healthy year. Offensive rating, we were #1. Defensive rating, we were okay. Defense might be a problem. I ain't gonna lie with you. Defensive rating, we were number 17th. I want to be top 10 on both sides of the ball, but I'm cool with it. 62 and 20 on the season. Player stats, we had about 26 from BJ Edgecombe, 24 and a half from Maxey. Dude, Maxey's been so reliable out this video. He's been a great second star, or star anyway, BJ Edgecombe, so I'll take it. 17 and a half from Stokes, 14 from McCain, 13 from Clayton, 12, 10, and 1 steal and a block from Native Met, 12 from Bruce Branch, 10, 9, and almost a block from Jalen Duren. This is the first year he's not averaging a double-double, which is really disappointing. But 10 from Jalil Bethea. Young, average 3 points, I think I saw as well. Let's go 8 minutes. Shrink the bench rotation down to 25 once again. We'll see if we can get it done. It's 24, whatever. 24, 25, basically the same thing. We got Orlando in round 1, so I still have Jay Richardson, but against Orlando, we are going to go ahead and beat them if I play the Cleveland Cavaliers in round 2. So Garland, Hayes, Riley, Mobley, see if we can take them down, because we are going to beat them if I to play the Pistons with Cade, Diggs, Asar, Cesar Nunez. Dude, I remember Cesar Nunez, man. I remember I drafted him. He had Hall of Fame ceiling, and he ended up being a 69 overall. So, yeah, I obviously fumbled that pick away. But it looks like he ends up developing pretty good. So, I don't know. Maybe we should take him and just develop him. It takes a minute, but 84 overall, 35% from 3. Might be reliable. But against the Pistons, we're going to beat them at 5. They'll play the Sacramento Kings with Christian Collins. Christian Collins is a stud. I didn't know he was this good. I mean, I knew, but I did take Terrence Stokes. Maybe that was the wrong decision. I know Christian Collins is a better three-pointer. Next time we have #1, I will go Christian Collins instead. Stokes has been good in his own right, but Christian Collins has been a lot better, as you can see. But against Sacramento, we're going to beat them in 5. VJ Edgecombe Finals MVP. That's our second championship in this video. We have 2 more years left in this 10-year rebuild, so I'm just going to run it back for these last 2 years. All right, so VJ Edgecombe wins the MVP this season. So, yeah, But at the end of the season, we did finish off as the number one seed once again. 66-16 on the NBA season. Players has about 26 and a half from Edgecombe, 20 from Maxey, 19 from Stokes, 15 from McCain, 14 from Queeners, 13 from Native Man, 10, 8, 6, and 4. So we might as well keep Maxey for one more season at this point. We'll have one more season left on this rebuild. But yeah, we will go 8 more rotation once again in the playoffs. We got Indiana in round one. I think if we win this year, this would be. They actually have Jaylen Brown now, but he's a little washed. If we win this year, this would be our third championship we get in this video. Maybe we go for 4. We got Orlando in round 2. This is all they're looking like. We are going to go ahead and beat them at final. We got the Detroit Pistons. And against Detroit, we are going to beat them as we play the Clippers. So the Clippers have Cam Christie at point. They have Isaiah Harwell, Nathan Solomon. No, he's really good, so it makes sense. Cesar Nunez, we'll see if we can beat the Clippers. We're going to go ahead and beat them in 7. And just like that, we win another championship. Final season is next season. I'll see you guys there.